Hello again, folks. It's Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair, and today's demonstration is going to be on a Wollensak Model 8060 8-track recording deck. Now, this is an interesting deck. It will play back 4-channel tapes in discrete quad, but it'll only record in stereo, which in a way kind of makes sense because in order to record in 4-channel, you had to have a 4-channel source for one thing, and there just weren't many 4-channel sources back then. They were making some 4-channel turntables, they were making some 4-channel records, but there really just wasn't that much occasion to have to record in 4 channels on 8-track, so not many decks have that capability. So this is a Wollensak 8060. It's a nice little deck, plays both 2 and 4-channel tapes, and what makes this deck interesting is that it doesn't automatically detect whether your tape is stereo or quad, so you have to actually select either 2-channel or 4-channel mode down here, which is kind of interesting. If you're playing a stereo tape with this set to 4 channels, it's going to sound like you're playing back more than one track at a time because you actually are. If you're playing back a stereo tape using all 4, while listening to all 4 tracks, you're going to get 2 programs at once. So anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing. We're going to test this thing. We've got some Bonanza guitars on deck, and let's just pop them in. Set up the 2-channel. Now here's an interesting thing about this deck. Let's get our output level meters in the picture. You can see we're only getting output through the front speakers in 2-channel mode with the 4-channel switch set to discrete, but when we set the 4-channel switch to matrix, we get a simulated quad effect through all 4 speakers. That you can hear the difference, you can see the difference now. Okay, so we'll put it back to take it off of discrete so that we can run through the tracks, make sure that we're switching tracks properly. That's program 2, 3. Okay, we got some blank space on 4 right now, so we'll skip that for the moment. Back to channel 1, or program 1. Okay, we're fading out here. This could mean an upcoming track change, which could also mean there's nothing on channel 4 yet, so we'll just wait and see what it's going to do. It's either going to switch tracks or it's going to play the next song on that track. Okay, it's going to switch tracks. There we go. There's our track change. So we are now on channel 4, and now we got music on channel 4, or program 4, excuse me. You just run through the channels one more time. I don't know why I keep saying channel in place of program. Okay, let's pull this tape out. Now we're going to try a quad tape. We're going to set this to 4-channel. We're going to leave it on discrete, and we're going to pop a quad tape in. And of course, on a quad tape, you're not going to get a continuous meter output on all 4 tracks, or on all 4 tracks. That's correct. And that's the whole idea behind quad, is you've got different sounds coming from different places. So let's pop in some Danny Thomas and a Nashville, or Danny Davis Nashville brass in quad. As you can see, we've got all 4 channels producing output. Switch programs. Now we're in program 2. Now a quad tape only has 2 programs, so on this deck, when you press the track change after program 2, it's going to go through 3 and 4 before it comes back to 1. So we'll do that. Okay, now we're on track 1. And we'll see if we can get the machine back into the foreground. Maybe you can see the program lights changing. You see that one? Okay, and it doesn't light up 3 or 4, it just goes through them to get back to 1. So there's that. Okay, I'm going to pop it out so I don't get nailed for copyright, having the song play too long. That's pretty much the whole test there. You know, we haven't tested the eject function. We'll just make sure that it pulled the tape out. I'm just so used to pulling the tape out. Okay, eject works. So she's ready to go back to customer. This comes from Mark in Seattle, Washington. and he is the proud owner of this Wollensak 8060. And I'm going to get out of here and get on to the next job or whatever it is that I may be doing. I'm Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair. Needless to say, if you have an 8-track player either for home or for car use in need of service, you can reach me at 928-533-9666. I also perform FM conversions on classic car radios, and I can add Bluetooth, USB, aux input, maybe double the number of FM station presets, and now we can do digital capability with a conversion radio. So my website's in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and we'll see you soon.